Hello. 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 हेलो कुलदीप, यार मैं ऐसा कह रही हूँ, इसमें ना सेम प्रॉब्लम आ रही है। मैं अभी लाइव ही हूँ, बड़ा की बहुत आवाज है, तो लाइव भेजूँ क्या लिंक? हाँ, बता। हेलो। 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 Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello students, how are you all? I'm so sorry. The mic is creating so much issue and okay. Mic is creating so much issue. Hi Ravi, hi Selva. Means some technical issue is coming. Even yesterday issue was very much coming in mic. So yesterday lecture was not done. So today I have done so much hard work to resolve this problem. So now let's start the session without wasting time. Before starting the session, I want to tell you very good informations, very good bonanza offer, bonus offers, which Vedantu is trying. Vedantu actually want to give you to all the students. Okay, listen to this very, very carefully. Okay, done, done, chale. Now here, um Vedantu is giving RE-NEET 2026 crash course. Okay, learn from top teachers. You can, if you want to learn physics, you can opt it. If you want to learn biology, you can opt it. If you want to learn chemistry, you can opt it. Okay, so book a free demo. You can, book a free demo. You can buy now, but this time, this RE-NEET 2026 reloaded crash course. RE-NEET 2026 reloaded crash course is provided by Vedantu to give you all the essays, all the chapters in a free manner. Means it is for some time, but if you are able to assess for some time, at least before RE-NEET 2026, it is a great opportunity for all these students. Now the voice is coming. Now let me check again. So now let's start the session. Loaded crash course is for RE-NEET. Done. Now voice is completely okay. Now I'm not going to check it again because it will create disturbance in middle of the class. Okay, schedule classes by master teachers, classes by class teachers. Okay, you can buy now, but it is for free for some period of time. And if you have any problem, you can talk to the experts also. Okay, done. Is it clear? Now, so you should assess this RE-NEET reloaded free crash course for 2026. So now today what we are going to study? Today we are going to study class 11th topic. Okay, class 11th, human physiology. Okay, human physiology, chapter name is breathing and exchange of gases. Breathing and exchange of gases. Breathing and exchange of gases. Okay, now breathing and exchange of gases is a very, very important physiology. Means it is a very, very important physiology. And uh, to perform this procedure of breathing and exchange of gases, which is a very important physiology, human respiratory system is responsible. Now if you study what do you mean by breathing, it is simply conduction of gases. Conduction of gases. Conduction of gases in between what? Conduction of gases between atmosphere. Conduction of gases between atmosphere and your body, your human respiratory system. So breathing only involves conduction or exchange of gases. Means your body is allowing to inhale oxygen, your body is allowing to exhale CO2. Okay, and what do you mean by respiration? First breathing will occur. First, it is mandatory to carry out the breathing procedure. Then the respiration will occur. Because respiration is utilization of that inhaled oxygen by each and every cell of my body to break down the absorbed food slowly and slowly, step by step procedure, so that from that food energy will release in the form of ATP, and as a byproduct CO2 gas is released. This CO2 gas is very harmful for my body, so it should be exhaled again from that human respiratory system to the atmosphere. Now this is a complex procedure, means I'm telling you that oxygen is inhaled by the atmosphere to the human respiratory system. After few minutes I'm going to tell you the whole structure of human respiratory system. So from that human respiratory system, the oxygen will enter inside the blood. Now blood is the largest and liquid connective tissue. So this blood is a major transporter of the body. Blood is the major transporter of the body, which transport gases, enzymes, hormone, digested food product, excretory products. Okay. So the major responsibility of the blood to transport oxygen from where? Atmosphere to human respiratory system, to blood, and then to tissue. And when tissue produce CO2, again responsibility is tissue to blood, blood to human respiratory system, and then exhalation to the atmosphere. So breathing first occur, then respiration occur. Breathing is simply inhalation and exhalation of O2 and CO2 gas respectively, occurs via human respiratory system, via blood. But respiration is actual utilization of that oxygen. When the cells utilize the oxygen, then only CO2 will produce. This is the main thing, this is the main physiology. For that we require the human respiratory system. Okay. Oxygen and carbon dioxide. Oxygen and carbon dioxide. So first breathing occurs. Okay. Breathing involves inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation and exhalation. Okay, done. Is it clear to everyone? Now, respiration. Respiration is utilization of oxygen by each and every cell of the body. Okay. Oxygen break down the food. Oxygen break down the food. So whenever breakdown of food occurs in the presence of oxygen, it is oxidation of food. Done. So this is your cell. This is your cell. Okay. This is cell envelope. Okay. Nucleus and cytoplasm. Is it clear? Now, cell envelope composed of cell membrane and cell wall in case of plant, and okay, and only cell membrane in case of animal. if both plant cell. Okay. Only cell membrane. Only cell membrane. Animal. Done. Is it clear? So here food oxidation will occur. Food. It is absorbed food coming from digestive system through small intestine. Okay. Done. Is it clear? Food plus oxygen, ATP plus CO2. Is it clear? ATP plus CO2. Okay. 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 So ATP plus CO2 is produced so that oxygen enters through inhalation. Oxygen enters through inhalation and CO2 should be removed at exhalation. Done? Is it clear? Is it clear to everyone? Okay. Done. Now, so respiration is actual utilization of oxygen. Respiration is actual utilization of oxygen. When oxygen is utilized, oxygen when utilized, then only CO2 is produced. Okay. Done. Is it clear? So breathing, what now? Let's draw a mind map, a flow chart for this. In biology, more and more diagrams you form, more and more mind maps you form, then your theory will become more easier to revise. Okay. So this is atmosphere. Means it is now clear that inhalation involves entry of oxygen from atmosphere to the body. From body, how the oxygen will reach to cell, then only oxidation of food occur, then after then CO2 will release. Okay, and CO2 should be removed within seconds. CO2 is a very harmful gas. Carbon monoxide is more harmful than CO2. Okay, so oxygen should be there inside the body, that is okay. Lungs inflated due to some oxygen is there, but CO2 should not be there inside my body. Oxygen to where? Human respiratory system. Human respiratory system. Human respiratory system. Now from there, human respiratory system, where it will go? Human respiratory system, blood. We human beings we are having closed circulatory system. So this is the blood capillary. Yeah, there should be RBC, and RBC is enucleated because it is filled with hemoglobin. Hemoglobin, red color pigment. This is your capillary. Vessel. Capillary is one of the type of vessel. This is blood ka plasma. Okay. And this is RBC. This is RBC. Inside that RBC, hemoglobin pigment is present. Inside RBC, hemoglobin pigment is present. Hemoglobin pigment is present. Done? Hemoglobin pigment is present. Okay? Done? So, this blood plasma and RBC both are carriers of CO2 and oxygen. And that RBC. Okay? Done? RBC. Both are transporter of oxygen and CO2. Both are transporter of oxygen and CO2. From their blood, it will go to tissue. Means we have organ system, na? So we have already tissue group of cells. This is oxygen. Transported to tissue via plasma and RBC. CO2 will produce and again entry to it. Okay. CO2 to this, CO2 to this. Done? Is it clear? So, organs for respiration. What are the organs for respiration? Circulate. Done? Organs for respiration. If the organism is aquatic, if the organism is aquatic, then the organs of respiration is gills. Means gills allow exchange of O2 and CO2, and the respiration is called as branchial respiration. Branchial respiration. Then if skin is there, cutaneous respiration. Cutaneous respiration. Okay. Now lungs, pulmonary, pulmonary, pulmonary respiration. Pulmonary respiration. Pulmonary respiration. Okay, done. Is it clear? Now, human respiratory system. This system composed of organs. What are the organs? Nose, nasal passage, external nostrils, internal nostrils. Okay. What else? Then pharynx, larynx, done. Pharynx, larynx, voice box. Then trachea, right bronchus, then bronchi and bronchioles. Done. Left bronchus, bronchi and bronchioles. Done. Is it clear? Done? Is it clear? Now this will lead inside lungs and give rise to the structure alveoli. Okay. Let's draw the diagram. This is the nose, nostrils, passage, internal. This is pharynx. This is larynx, voice box. Okay. This is your trachea, surrounded by C-shaped cartilaginous rings. Cardiac notch. Done? This is bronchus, bronchi, bronchioles. Means it is a division of, it is a, tube tree. And alveoli. Done? Alveoli. Oxygen. Main, oxygen and CO2 transporter. Main oxygen and CO2 transport, site of exchange of gases. Done? Is it clear? So, inhalation, and exhalation. Now, inhalation requires, it is a active process. It is a active process. Contraction of muscles are there. Done? Contraction of muscles are there. Contractions of muscles are there. What it will do? It will increases the volume of thoracic chamber. So volume increases inversely proportional to pressure. Pressure decreases. Oxygen flow from atmosphere to uh, atmosphere to lungs. Is it clear? It is passive process. It is a passive process. It is a passive process. Okay. So if it is a passive process, then a relaxation and opposite will occur. Volume decreases of thoracic chamber, pressure increases. CO2 flows from lungs to atmosphere. Done. Is it clear? Now transport you very well know that oxyhemoglobin, carboxyhemoglobin. Okay. Done. This part is done. And last part, disorders. That is asthma, occupational, respiratory disorders. Okay. And then emphysema. Some terminology that is you can do from your book, but I'm going to tell you like inspiratory, reserve volume, expiratory, reserve volume. Okay. Uh, inspiratory capacity, expiratory capacity. Okay. Expiratory capacity, tidal volume, residual volume. Okay, students, this is all about your one shot breathing and exchange of gases. Okay, thank you so much.